Okay, good day once again, my people. If you are online again today, why not join me as we have a very great, interesting topic before us today to discuss. I always promise us that I will always make sure that we bring topic that is related to our finances, topic that's related to money matters, topic that related to how we can grow and move ahead in the journey of financial prosperity. My name is Dr. FM, so if you're online, why not join me? And I know we'll have a great time together. Okay, so as earlier posted, our topic tonight and today is what is money market? What is money market? It's very, very important for us to know that out of all the financial market all over the world, money market is the most prominent. Yes, we have heard about it. We have transacted on some aspect of money market, but we might not know what money market is all about. So I'm here tonight as a professional to educate us briefly on what we want to know about money market. Okay, so if you are joining me, why not follow this page and subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you tag people on this page tonight. Tag people, anyone that you know, tag them, let them follow us, and also do us well to share this live section to every of your groups. Let them benefit from what we're about to discuss this evening. Okay, my name is Dr. FM. It's very, very important, like I always tell us, that after serving God, after believing that God is the source, God is our creator, the next thing you must know and try to take hold of is your finances. Okay, so your finances and your money is so important that you must take it serious. So after God is issues that borders on our finances, issues that borders on our finances. These are things that actually will change our story, will make us to even serve God properly. So out of all the financial studies that we have been doing about money market, today we'll talk about money market. Out of issues of financial market that we have been discussing, I want us to go together the issue of money market. Now, let me start by telling us that if you want to achieve success in your finances, if you want to move forward in your finances, you must know much about the financial market, the global financial market. That is where you now know how to make your money, how to manage your money, and how to save your money. Those three words I've said now are very important. But if you don't understand the financial market, you are bound to have problem. You see, when you go to where they say cereal, where they say rice, beans, you see that is the foodstuff market. Then when you go to the local market that they sell yam, vegetable, you see that is purely market for food. Okay, so that is how we have money market. It's where money are traded. It is where people try to multiply whatever God has given to them as money. So it's very, very important for us to know and to be abreast with issues of money market. Okay, so someone will be asking, what is money market? I will break it down so that we can actually understand what money market is all about. Okay, money market is actually a market where money is traded. That is the simple term. That is the simple definition. Where money is traded. Just like we have other markets that other things are also traded. So money market is the market where money is traded. Usually it's an organized exchange platform where issues of money is brought in to trade. Why is it important that people need to trade money? Now, money most times have the surplus and the deficit side. What do I mean by that? I mean A lot of people have money and a lot of people don't have money. So we must bring the people that have money and the people that don't have money together so that they can exchange value for money. Now there is a circle that keep moving because people that don't have money today, tomorrow they will have. That is why we keep making money, we keep managing money, we keep saving money, and that's why they always tell us that money is in circulation. Money in circulation means that money is living from one point A to point B. Okay? Even when you pick a paper note of money and you write your name on that paper, you will be surprised that where you are, the money will travel 2-3 hours away from you. It has exchanged value to someone else. So it is where money is traded. Now, why do we need to trade money? We need to trade money for value. We need to trade money for services. We need to trade money for commodity. And we need to trade money for benefit, for interest, for commission. We need for reward. That is why we need to trade money. So in this world, if you have decided to deal with money, you must definitely know about money market, or else you might be spending your money or investing your money wrongly in the wrong market. Now, when you take your money to the food market to buy food you are eating at home, you are not actually trading on money. Remember, you have taken your money to the market in exchange of food item, which you will cook, eat, and it moves in a circle like that. So if you have taken your money to a pharmacy shop, a drug market, you buy drug, you take drug maybe for your ailment, for sicknesses. So you have not actually traded on money. You have just gone to use money to buy things that you need. You can go to electronics market and you buy electronics and bring it at home. You have not actually traded on money. You have traded on value. You have traded on material things with your money. So it's very, very important for us to know this fact, and it will actually help us. Now, if you desire to multiply your money, if you desire to make money as part of the journey of success in life, money market is where money is traded, is where money can be transformed into benefit, into interest, into commission, into reward. Like I said at the beginning, we have other markets that are so important. They are all under global financial market. We have capital market, like we have money market, we have other markets that you can think of. Okay, so today I'll briefly give us, having given this introduction, I'll let us know that the essence of money market is, number one, for money to exchange hand in form of value. Number two, importance of the money market is for people to raise funds. Now you need to raise funds. Like I told us, money is always in surplus hand and it goes to deficit. So you go into trade of money market so that you can raise funds. Okay, and again, is for growth. A lot of businesses desire growth. How would they expand if money doesn't come in? So that's why money is needed for expansion. Okay, and again, we need it for debt purposes. A lot of people wants to borrow money so that they can use it for one thing or the other. How would they get that money to borrow? They will get it borrowed from the surplus angle. So you can see that the money you have in your hand can actually be given out to someone, can be used for expansion of business, career, or services, can also be used as a means of cash flow at home. Okay, so because at times it's also required that we have some form of cash at home to be used. Okay, so it's very, very important for us to know some of these functions of money market. Okay, so if you are joining us, why not share this video to all your contacts and make sure that subscribe to this page, you follow this page, you subscribe to our YouTube, and you share this video to everyone around you. Okay, so having given us this brief introduction, I will go to quickly some examples of financial money market. Number one that is so important with commercial bank is the fixed deposit. Now, fixed deposit is a form of investment that people do in exchange for interest. Now, you have money you don't need, you have money that you are planning to do something but you have not started, and you need to make, instead of keeping the money idle, you want to make something from it. So you go to your commercial bank and place it in an account called fixed deposit. Now, when you place it in the fixed deposit, depending on the tenor, depending on your duration, and depending on the agreed interest rate, some form of interest will be paid you. What that one means that your money is actually working for you. What that means that you're actually trading on that money. That is why it's traded on the money market. Now, your fixed deposit helps you to get some form of profit from that money that you have. Maybe you have 1 million, you have 2 million, you have 3 million, as per your capacity, and it's placed for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and there's an agreed interest rate. At the end of at the maturity, you are going to earn some form of leverage, which is called interest. So it's very, very important that when we hear fixed deposit, is a form of money market, is a form of money market. A lot of people keep money in their fixed deposit. A lot of people have enriched themselves by keeping money they do not need in fixed deposit and earn interest, so that from the interest they can actually take care of family, they can pay school fees, they can do a lot of other things. They can take care of their domestic affairs from the interest on the capital. Now, the bulk money that you are bringing out is called capital, and the interest that you earn from the money at maturity is called interest. So it's very, very clear that advise you that when you have loose funds, you don't need off, you are planning to do something and you are gathering the money, why not approach your bank and place it in fixed deposit. Now, this fixed deposit will allow you to earn some money. Fixed deposit will actually allow you to earn some income apart from your capital. So if you do this over time, you see that you have an interest that is actually taking care of some of your needs. So fixed deposit is so rampant, it's so popular, all banks does it. You can approach your bank and place your money that you don't need, that is not for a long time, short time, so that you can actually take it back when you desire it. So fixed deposit is so rampant, it's so important, it's so common, is widely acceptable. So many people knows about it. So many big and wealthy people that you see today making money started from fixed deposit. Okay, and the interest is also determined based on the volume and your tenor. So those are some of the factors that determine the interest rate and that determine the level of interest that you are going to earn. Okay, so having said fixed deposit, then the second most important one again that is so common is the treasury bill. Now, the treasury bill, which is short from TB, is a form of fixed deposit. Now, instead of the commercial bank, the treasury bill is a form of fixed deposit that is placed with government or with big corporation. Now, government actually borrow money from the populace. That's why they call it local debt. When government borrows money from the citizen, it's called a local debt. And government does this by selling treasury bills to the general public. They do that through their commercial banks. Then when they sell this to the commercial to the public, now the public put in their money with government. Government usually sell treasury bills when they need money for infrastructural development, for long-term investment. So they sell and the populace will buy and they will give you interest. Okay, so that is how government borrows money from individuals, from the general public. Although we also have the foreign loans and we have the local debt. Whenever you hear local debt from state government, from federal government, is money borrowed from individuals, from the citizens, and that is done through selling of treasury bill to people. So again, the interest rate is actually determined by how important government needs money. If government need money quickly, urgently, very importantly from the populace, the interest is going to be high so that they can entice people to bring in their money. But if government does not need your money, the interest will be so low. One distinctive difference between Treasury bill and fixed deposit is the fact that it is dealt with government directly, although through the commercial bank. And two, the interest rate is paid upfront. That is, when you place your Treasury bill, the day is booked, you get the interest rate. It's also booked as per tenor and interest rate. So you book you get your interest at the beginning of the investment. That means you can also invest on the interest that you have earned. That's the beauty of it. They give those incentives so that they can entice people to bring in their money for long-term infrastructural purposes. So you earn the interest at the beginning of the month. Okay, we have other money market instrument. We have something like bond. Bond is also a form of fixed deposit that is done by government, but usually at long term, 5 years, 10 years. That's why it's derived from the word bond. Bond means that government will collect your money, they will sell bond and lock up your money for a longer period. So interest rate is also paid. Interest is paid, which is called coupon. It's paid quarterly, it's called biannually, it's paid every year. They make sure that you earn your money from the bond. So bond is so popular and it's also a widely acceptable means of instrument of money market that government uses, and big corporation also sell bonds to make sure that they actually get money from the citizens and use it for big projects and longer term projects. Okay, so it's very, very important for you to know the difference between fixed deposit, the difference between treasury bill, and the difference between bond. Three of them are short-term investment with your money that you can actually place on a tenor basis with an agreed interest rate, and you will be paid your interest. The difference between three of them is that the fixed deposit the interest is paid at maturity and it's always for a shorter period, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. The treasury bill is done with the government, and the interest rate is influenced by the fact that if the government needs your money or not, and the interest rate paid upfront, it can also be tenured 3 months, 6 months, and so forth. And we also have bond. Bond is also done by government, state government, and big corporation that need money for a longer period, 10 years, 20 years, and they need to sell bond to the populace, and it's also encouraged by the interest that they will give. Most of the time, the bond interest is higher because you are going to lock your money for a longer period. Okay, we also have money market instrument like commercial paper. You understand? So it's also issued by larger institution or corporation to finance short-term cash flow needs, such as inventory and account payee. So they also need your money. So you can walk up to a bank, you can walk up to a big corporation and buy their commercial paper. They need your money for cash flow. They need it. So because they need it to serve, to take care of what they need for commercial purposes, to buy equipment, to pay for payables and receivables, they need to get money from their customer, also the general public. So they also sell commercial paper. It's not so rampant everywhere, but it's also a form of money market that is so important. So again, we also have something like bankers acceptance. It's also a form of short-term debt that is issued by firm but guaranteed by a bank. Okay, bankers acceptance is money given by people to big institution, big firm, but must be guaranteed by bank. So the banker to that company that need that money will guarantee them. So they call it bankers acceptance. And when you also keep this, you have an agreed time, you collect your money with the proceed that will come with it. So these are some of forms of money market tools that you can actually use to enhance yourself, to make money. We have a lot of them that you can do. Some are internationally acceptable, some are locally acceptable, but the basic one that is so rampant is the fixed deposit, the treasury bill, the bond, the commercial paper. They are so rampant. That is how you can actually trade your money in the money market. So it is an organized setting. Instead of keeping money idle, instead of trying to, the money can be idle, you can build up money in the money market so that you can actually earn interest and some other things from it. So we have a lot of company that gives a lot of discount houses, asset management company that offer this money market instrument at different rates. It depends on how the need arises. But you must be careful about the company you are going to deal with. It must be companies that are reputable, companies that are sound, businesses that are sound, banks that are sound, so that whenever at maturity you need your money can be gotten back. Remember, the capital is so important to you than the interest. But in as much as you go for capital and interest, you must also remember that your capital is the genesis of this investment. Okay, so if you are just joining us, why not share this video to everyone around you and make sure you tag people and send them invite to follow our page. Okay, I know I've said so much. I don't intend to waste much of our time. That is all about the money market. In a short while, my next video will also bring other capital market and other markets that will actually benefit us and make sure that we get value for any money that we make, that we get value and profit and interest from all our earned money. So you must know money market is very, very important. It's a short-term market that money are traded. So you must, if you go to some abroad countries, is an organized market that people benefit from. So in that market, you have things like mutual fund and so many things that people put their money together so that they can earn profit or dividend from it. Okay, so thank you for joining me tonight. Please make sure, even when we sign out, make sure you share this video to everyone around you. Make sure that you tag people and make sure you benefit from what we are teaching. My focus usually is to talk about money matter, is to talk about investment, so that we can actually have a straight and positive financial journey in life. Again, my name is Dr. FM. I talk about money matters, I talk about businesses, and I try to package people to enhance their knowledge on financial matter. God bless you. Thank you for joining tonight. Share the video again. See you in my next video.